Hello friends, this is our part 3 of C++ language in English. Today we will see what is constant, variable and keyword with daily life example. Let's start. What is constant? You also see that term in math. It means is same here. The constant is an entity that doesn't change. Now what is entity? Entity means here is data, the data value. Now the constant have two types, primary constant and secondary constant. For the time being, ignore the term secondary constant. We will see later in upcoming video about it. Now what is integer? An integer which value minus infinity to positive infinity, and it may be anything. Anything means any value. For example, 13345 minus 564, etc. But it must not have a decimal point. Its condition, it must not have a decimal point. It will be either positive or negative, but in the programming the default sign is positive. If you create any variable name x and not assign any sign in front of it, then default sign will be positive. And the most important thing is that its range will between 32,076 32,768 to 32,768 plus minus. If you will put value greater than range, then it will show garbage value and you will not get desired output. The rule for real constant, and real constant must have at least one digit. It's same like integer constant, but it must have a decimal point. For example, 133.00457.45 is an example of real constant, and its also name is float, and we use keyword float in program, and it can be either positive and negative, and the default sign is positive. Now the rule for character constant. A character constant is a single alphabet, a single digit or a single special symbol enclosed within single inverted commas. It doesn't matter what you give input. If you declare any character variable and you will not use inverted comma, then it show error. If you use inverted comma and you can put anything in it, it show as it is on the screen, and it is also called string. Now the variable and rules. An entity that may vary during program execution is called variable. If we make variable x and put value in it 5, then we can increase and decrease the value. This is called variable which vary. Now we will see daily life example. You get who you are, and you are human. For example, you are human and you will remain same at the end of life. You will not be animal or non-living thing like tree. It's remain constant. But your age vary. Your name will be different. You have any name, it is called variable. Now your breed is constant and name is name and age is variable. Now in the programming, you want to create any data. If you want to create one data, for example, then you will tell the compiler that I want to create a breed. For example, I want to create a breed with human and his name is Smith. For example, I want to create int type. I want to create a variable int type and its name is x. Then you can assign only integer value. If you put any decimal value, then it will show error. It contain only integer value. Now what is keyword? Keyword are the word whose meaning has already been explained to the C++ compiler. Now there are predefined keywords which have own meaning and different work. Now the red color keyword are used in C language and also used in C++, but the black color only used in C++. The black color keyword only used in C++ language. These are our keyword. If you like this video, please like. If you have any query, then you can comment and share to your friend. And to get more video, to subscribe our channel. If you have any query and any question, you can contact me personally. And my website is kickasscoder.blogspot.in. Here you can see the exam note and and the content of every topic related to programming language. Thank you.